Good afternoon, cult members, and welcome to the Pop Culture Cult. I'm Sean.
I'm Janice.
And this is going to be our trailer reaction for Dr. Sleep, the sequel to The Shining that we all didn't know that we needed.
Right. Sorta.
Based on a Stephen King book.
Yes.
My wife is very Stephen King-y, so she will have all kinds of things, I'm sure, to say after this trailer reaction. But I'm in it because Ewan McGregor's is in it, so that's why I'm in. So.
And he's married to me. You don't have a choice.
Yeah, pretty much is what it comes down to. So here we go. Here's our trailer reaction to Dr. Sleep. And go. Hello.
Is it like a chalkboard wall?
Morning. Oh, morning.
Morning.
He is Scottish.
It's cool. That's not good.
It's a crack in the universe.
Red Rob.
Just talk to the kid. All of Stephen King's books are best-selling.
True.
Like me.
Uh-oh.
I
There's
need you
more.
to listen to me. The world's a hungry place. A dark place.
Hi there.
I only met 2 or 3 people like us.
That's not creepy.
I'm sure
They
she's dead.
died.
Oh, maybe
When
not.
I was a kid, I bumped into these things.
Go in there. Yes!
I don't know about magic. I always called it The Shining.
Roll credits. Hi.
She is dead.
Oh, cool.
And we're back at the Overlook.
Okay.
Here's Johnny.
November 8th. Michael Flanagan, huh? All right, well, I'm going to go first because I'm sure you're going to have a lot to
Okay,
say.
all right.
A couple things that I particularly like of this trailer. With all the big, spectacular superhero sci-fi movies or whatever, they're big in scope and scale.
Yeah.
I like how this is very intimate. You're very close shots on their faces, and it gives a sense of tension because you're so close to them. It's almost uncomfortably close, personal space kind of thing.
Right, yeah, definitely.
I also like that they showed, even if they reshot the scenes, I like how they showed scenes from The Shining to remind you that this is from a continuation of that story.
Right.
And so I really like that part. And Ewan McGregor. I mean,
And Ewan McGregor.
So, that's what I like from this, and I'm sure my wife's going to have a bunch of things. So go.
So, well, I would just add that the shots are very much how The Shining was shot, right? That
Right,
it was
right.
very up close and personal, and especially because it's these 3 people trapped in this hotel for 3 or 4 months because they're snowed in, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, absolutely.
I found it very interesting that he includes shots from the movie The Shining, because Stephen King infamously
Hates
hated
that movie. Yes.
he doesn't like how that portrayed the book, and so I think that's interesting. I'd be interested. I don't remember. I thought that Stephen King was a
Executive producer or involved in this somehow,
because
something
I
like
think
that.
all of them that are coming out now have got some sort of his involvement. But so to be fair, this is not my favorite Stephen King book. I have only read it once, and there's maybe 3 of Stephen King's books that I've only read once. Most of them I have read multiple times. The book I didn't feel tied into the first one that much. I mean, it's
Right.
Danny Torrance. Ewan McGregor is playing Danny Torrance, who is the little kid on the big wheel in the movie.
Right.
And that's really, it's Danny Torrance and he can shine. And the groundskeeper was involved at the beginning of the book. I'm not sure. I think they said who that was supposed to be. It's an older black man. So I thought we remembered who we knew who the actor was.
We talked about this when they announced it.
Yeah,
quite a bit,
like
yeah.
not Samuel L. Jackson, but God.
Morgan
Freeman. I think that's who it, but they didn't show him and they didn't say anything about it. But it looks like it captures. I actually feel like I like this trailer better than I like the book. It's very weird because and not spoil anything, but this gypsy group is highly involved in most of the story.
That's kind of what
and
that
they
one
show
shot
that,
was.
yeah.
I don't know if they're necessarily gypsies, but they look like a group of
they kind of look gypsy-ish,
Yeah.
right? Which is weird because I don't think there are gypsies really in North America, but sure. I almost felt like I felt like I liked this trailer better than I liked the book, which makes me happy. Maybe I'll watch the movie and I'll really enjoy it, and which will make me go back and reread the book and maybe I'll like it.
New appreciation for it or whatever.
Yeah.
This very much feels like we know it's based off the Shining book sequel. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to word it the right way.
It's not really a sequel, though. It's just
It's
a continuation of that universe, of that world.
Right, but they're making a point, like even in the first document, the first publications they were talking about, this is a sequel to the Shining movie.
Okay.
That's how they really worded a lot of it. And then they were saying, oh, by the way, it's also based off Doctor Sleep, which is a sequel to the Shining book.
Right.
And so that's why you get all these shots to remind you, hey, remember this movie that was over here that everybody really, really liked?
Right.
So for the first official teaser trailer, we gotta have a whole trailer conversation, whatever. What's a teaser? What's official? Whatever.
It's not the trailer before the trailer, but it's the teaser
trailer. But for your first trailer as a marketing tool of this movie coming out, reminding everybody, even saying Shining in the trailer makes complete sense. Like that totally makes sense. Remind everybody, hey, this is what it's about. And then the next one, and then the second one, and then the 4 TV spots that we'll get, and
right?
stuff like that, they'll talk about how it's not necessarily a sequel, but a continuation of the story. Here's more of the characters.
Yeah.
They'll kind of do that. But for the first one, I really like how they just kind of like, hey, remember this thing over here? Hey, we're telling this story.
Yeah, it feels like, Ewan McGregor, right?
Right.
So if you don't know anything,
Right.
Ewan McGregor.
Right.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm in. Oh, by the way, Red Rum, the music, the scenes from The Shining. Oh, I remember that movie. I saw it 20 years
Even
ago.
if you didn't see it, you know what the blood scene is. You know what the lady in the bathtub is.
And the twins, and Red Rum. And then smattering in of some of this new story to go, oh, okay, this is kind of something new.
Yeah.
So I thought they did a good job.
I think that's really cool. Good way of doing it. A good first trailer. We'll see how it goes, and I'm gonna be watching a lot of this like this. So just to let you know,
It's going to be a lot like it. There's not a ton of jump scares. This is more just like The Shining. This is more of a psychological
right, psychological drama,
thriller,
kind
horror
of thing.
thing. Yeah.
yeah. So that's our thoughts on Doctor Sleep. What do you guys think? Let us know. Leave us a comment down below. Be nice, and please subscribe to the channel while you're here. Help us out on Patreon. We're working towards a goal there, and we're on all the social media stuff. All that stuff is in the description down below. And until next time, good afternoon, cult members.